Alright, hello everyone, welcome back. Now, for one, I just want to mention that I've lost Discord. I forgot my password, and of course Discord decided to make the stupidest decision of their life, just like every other website, and not give you a button that tells you what your password is, but it will tell you what your username is. Like, of course I'm going to remember my username. You expect me to remember my overly difficult password that I couldn't copy down because I have to copy and paste other things? And I didn't have time to write down? Yeah, thanks a lot, Discord. So yeah, no more Discord. So, I don't join this. I'm gonna delete that link. So yeah, we'll have to communicate another way. But I will mention that it also, as you can see, it's only August 1st, and I plan on coming back on August 7th. And there's a reason why I'm even here. You see, recently I found someone by the name of Pastra, I think that's how you pronounce it, who makes horror videos. That's the thing. That's when I found this. Foundation Archive, Dreams of an Insomniac, Volume 1. And I thought, maybe I can react to it. But then I just looked down and checked a little bit more. And you see, I kept going down, because I was like, this guy looks like he loves a lot of stuff. Definitely horror stuff, too. Yeah, that's when I found this. Dreams of an Insomniac, Volume 0, Haunted Halloween PSA. And you know what? I thought, how about we do a reaction to it? And also, if you're wondering, don't worry, I'm putting this man's link in the description. Y'alls are fine. But anyways, I think it's time we get into some more spooky stuff since it is almost October. Sendless Zone Zero, bro, cringe! I'm just gonna say, Sendless Zone Zero, bro. Change up your entire commercials and stuff. Nobody wants to see some anime girl dressed up as a frickin' shark, just laying in her bed making the stupidest sounds on the entire planet. And no one wants to see this one guy with the red jacket who looks like he came straight out of a Terminator movie telling you that you get rewards. Like, no. At this point, you might as well just put in E.T. I'd be better with that. But anyways, let's get into it. Your name is Tommy Bird. No, it's not. That's not my name. Jade, is that your secret name? While visiting your old family home. Hold on, I know it's gonna get past. While visiting your old family home, you stumbled across a strange box of tapes in the attic. Here's the scary thing for my house. Yeah, me and my family have never gone up to our attic. We have one, and the scary thing is I sleep upstairs with what some of my family members do. Even though one of them just moved away, not too far off, pretty close to their work. Not gonna say what their work is, cause don't need y'all trying to spy on it. But anyways, the problem is where my door is. The attic door is right above it. So if I was to open that door and there was something down there, all they gotta do is drop that on my head and boop, I'm dead. Nothing much I can do. But the scary thing is we've never been in the attic. And recently we found a water bottle, and if you're not hearing me wrong, we found a water bottle inside of our medicine cabinet. I don't know who put it there. Wasn't me. I could tell you that now. We thought it was our family member that moved away, but they said it wasn't them. And seeing how it was there before and none of us knew who it was, that's a bit suspicious. It probably was just one of us not thinking right, or just trying to hide it as a joke. But yeah, another time we found a smiley face, a drawn smiley face with lipstick, black lipstick. Wait, lipstick? No. Eyelash, sorry. Like black eyelash stuffed written on the wall of our downstairs bathroom. And I'm just telling you now, I like drawing and all, But why would I draw a smiley face there? Now that's just creepy. We don't know who did it. I thought it was my sister at first, but then I realized she's probably way too old for that. And now I'm starting to think it's my cat. Again, you guys already know, my cat just comes over here and likes to do weird things. I swear to God that they are Adolf Hitler. Bro, they gotta be Adolf Hitler. There's no way they aren't. In fact, where even is Jade? Where the heck are you? In fact, hold up. This tape called me what again? Tommy Merrick. Jade, is your secret... Are you actually named Tommy Merrick? Is this why you don't have a last name? And guys, I'm just thinking now. We should give animals last names. I mean, it'd be funny. They have a first name, so why not give them a last name? Isn't that right, Kansas? I forgot she's sleeping. Oh, never mind, she's awake. Kansas! Kansas, you want to come join me? Come here. Come here, Kansas. You want to join me in this ride? This, what looks to be very horrifying thing? Oh, and now all of you are coming over. Finn, again, I know you're like the biggest dog here, but you're an absolute wimp. I don't think you're going to want to watch this. Kansas, why do you love everyone? My dogs are weird, bro. Kama, why are you the only somewhat normal one? You're all bark and definitely no bite. What's up, Kansas? Hello. You and your two different colored eyeballs. Oh well. Anyways, I think it's time that we actually get on with this, and I stop messing around. Again, I wanted to recover this because I know that some other people have seen it, and I don't want to get too far behind on this. And again, I'll be back on August 7th. So, yeah. CTR. Or CRT, sorry. Okay, they might be on. Hold up, I gotta go to the bathroom. I cannot hold this in anymore. Alright, back. Don't want to pee my pants now. I'm sorry, but if I ever end up opening that attic, not only am I going to make sure that I have, you know, as many fly swatters and shoes as possible to kill any spiders up there. About to kill the whole family tree at this point. Or family web. But, if I find any tapes up there, or anything that looks like someone else left some stuff for us, I don't think I'm going to touch it. And I have a VHS player. In fact, it's not just a VHS player, it can also play other things like DVDs, and of course my TV, which is a separate one, has a DVD player that is now not working. I've had that for like 5 years, jeez. I was going to plan on watching this on Halloween. Well, not on Halloween specifically, because that's what I'm going to be getting a little special done for you. Volume 0. That's not creepy or anything. Haunted Halloween PSA. Quotation mark. I have to say it, guys. I have to say it. Bizarre break-in leaves civilians confused.
Residents of Eastridge County were left baffled today at the news of a supposed break-in that happened in the early hours of the morning. The break-in occurred at the local Halloween retail store. Grimzo's was the...
Bro, when in the right mind gonna be breaking into a Halloween store? I know you're probably just there to like steal money or something, but why a Halloween store?
culprit of this break-in having stolen one thing, and one thing only.
Yeah, so I got to the store early this morning and I...
Hold up. Rick Graham. Okay, hold up. I'm gonna go grab some stuff to write all this stuff down with, you know? That way I can see if I can solve anything or come up with any theories. You never know, fellas. You never know. You just never know. Next one, you never know what to expect. And for all I know, where the heck did I put this thing? Where's my pen? Where is the pen? You just never know, everyone. You just don't know. You really just don't ever know, alright? I'm grabbing up the pen and some papers, just to be safe, so I think we should write down two things. One, Tommy Merrick. Okay, and then we have Rick Graham. I'm guessing you like ham. Who is the store owner, okay? Got it. Oh wait, bizarre break-in. Break in 1986. Okay, guys, remember that date. Even though I already have it written down, just try and remember in case I miss it. 1986.
Door was smashed to a lot of pieces.
I think I'm gonna turn on captions and also get rid of annotations just to be safe. There we go.
Obviously, I checked inside. All the shelves are everywhere. Everything's smashed up. Good. Buddy's still there though, so I guess that's good. The only thing that seemed to be missing was the costume. No, but you think it's just a costume?
This bizarre set of events has left many residents baffled as to what the intentions behind this strange robbery were. No security footage could be collected to reveal the identity of the culprit,
Always the
leading many to speculate who this mysterious costume thief
This is
really
in
is.
1986.
Were they under the influence?
Hey, Fred
A
Bear.
young teenager desperate to
Warning, buddy,
costume for an upcoming party?
bite any children's
Robbery
heads.
has happened?
Don't
As
you
of
do
right
it,
now, it's anyone's guess.
Don't you do it, bruh. Who's this guy?
Oh, if you ask me, this
Oh,
whole story.
Scene Grim. I hope I'm saying that name right. Scene. Is that? It's either Sean without the H, or it's Scene. I also don't like your last name. It's very grim.
It's just a
Yeah.
bunch of malarkey. Some kids
Skeptical-
break in some Halloween shop for a
Hold
costume.
up, what does that say?
Yeah, no.
Oh, skeptical
not even stealing
civilian.
money. If kids break in there, they're stealing at least some money. It's just another trumped up story for a small newspaper in an uneventful town when the newspaper company's probably running broke in a few months. I wouldn't trust a single bit of it. Pretty much nothing from that newspaper can be trusted anyway.
Oh, dang.
To think, they said our small town representative was corrupt. Now,
Whether you believe this ridiculous story or not, one thing is certain. Do not trust anyone you see wearing this costume on Halloween.
Okay. Alright, so already we're getting some clues as to something really bad's about to happen. Spooky inmate. Okay, so it's it's supposed to be like an inmate costume. Well, you're not really giving me much to look at here aside from the front. I need to know like the arms, quite possibly the legs, if they're a mask. Anything else I should worry about? Because if I just see that, you think I'm gonna know? Oh, I'm sorry. Is that a
Eastridge
thing?
County has been left in a state of panic and disarray this Halloween night after the disappearances of 6 young children in the area. The disappearances began at 6 o'clock sharp, with
William?
reports telling me that they continued through the night,
William doing this?
finally coming to a stop
William,
exactly
it's a
1
bit
hour
early,
later.
don't you think? Your son hasn't been bitten on the head yet. You're supposed to wait.
it all just happened so fast, you know?
Alex Williams witnessed the crime. Okay, so Alex might have some, a lot more knowledge than we think, since he's literally saw this happen, apparently.
1 minute we're having a regular Halloween night, everyone's trick-or-treating like normal, and next thing you know, here comes a mother around the corner who's looking for her kid. So we're all trying to help her out, you know, we're looking
Oh yeah,
up.
that's right. 6 missing kids. Alright, so this already is probably William Afton. I'm just gonna say that now. There's no way it isn't. It's gotta be William. Alex Williams.
We don't think anything of it.
Halloween of
And
86.
then another mother comes over and she had the same problem. And another, and next thing you know, everyone starts to panic, the police are getting involved, nobody knows what's going on, nobody knows where these kids went, and
Unless you're calling in the FBI or the CIA, but I doubt they're gonna do much.
Children are as
They'll
follows.
probably find them in like a couple
Jason
minutes.
McDonald.
What'd that say?
The names of the missing children
I gotta turn off the captions.
are as follows. Jason McDonald.
Okay. I'll write this on the back. Not on the back, no. Okay. Jason I'm sorry. If you take away the A, you think you know what that is. Jason McDonald. Old McDonald had
John Thompson.
Yeah, John Thompson, okay. Oh, well, someone getting a call upstairs, and I'm not answering that. I ain't about to have some, good old Scream movie thing happen here.
Ashley.
Okay, Ashley Wright. Okay, now something I'm starting to wonder is, of course it's gonna go after kids on Halloween. That's the easiest thing to do. And also it kind of breaks the whole, don't talk to strangers and don't take candy from strangers. It's kind of the whole point of Halloween, take candy from strangers.
William Lewis.
Okay, William Lewis. Alright, well, now so far we've had 2 people with William in their name. Don't know if I should catch on.
Norman Harris.
Okay, Norman Harris. That should be the last one. Blush myself. Okay. Alright, never mind. We got one more.
And Sam Wilson.
Okay, Sam Wilson. Well, hopefully someone saves y'all's, unless you guys died. In that case, it's a little late.
Police have spent the better part of the night searching for both these children, as well as the culprit behind this case.
Okay, I don't know if this has anything to do with it, but, like, 2 of the names start with J and 2 of the names end with S. That's probably has nothing to do with anything. And I'm just being, a bit paranoid, but who knows?
No one in the local area has been suspected yet. An eyewitness report described the culprit.
Oh my god. Nah, bro.
Orange, striped costume with horns.
Okay. So the costume. Let me write this down. Orange costume. Okay, long tail. Got that. What else?
Tail and a black mask depicting.
Alright. There we go.
Bright yellow eyes and teeth.
Oh my god. Anything else? Large smile. Alright, so let's see. This is clearly not William. William wouldn't dress up in this costume. He'd dress up in a yellow costume. That was a yellow bunny.
Advise that all residents
And hold a
of the
knife.
county avoid anyone seen outside who fits this description.
Okay.
As well as this, an officer on duty tonight has
Oh,
since
Officer Kruger. We got another person. Alright, so we got a police officer now. Don't like how your last name is the last name of Freddy Krueger.
to say regarding
So you're worried.
It breaks my heart to hear the horrible tragedy which has come over our town tonight. I promise, not only as an officer on duty, but as a father myself,
Oh, he's a father of someone.
children will be found, and the culprit behind these horrible kidnappings will be brought to justice.
Eggs, yeah. Give him that old Freddy Krueger treatment. Haunt his nightmares.
as police continue to
Don't let him ignore you either.
several mandates have been put forward in order to ensure the safety of Eastern County residents. It is requested that all residents stay indoors, keep all doors and windows locked, and it is heavily advised to not trust anyone you see wearing this costume.
Alright, keep your doors locked. And don't trust anyone wearing that costume. Oh. New date. Alright. 1989. Alright, well now we know for a fact it wasn't William. Not that it was going to be, but it's past the bite of 87, so this is the police training tape. Alright fellas, today in this video we become an officer. East Ridge County Police. Woo-woo. You gonna do anything? Okay. Hold up. Take a quick look at the wait. Was there something there?
Culprit behind these horrible kidnappings. They brought him to
I swear I just saw something on the. What is that? No, what the heck is that? You guys seeing that? I don't know. I guess if I end up editing this video, then I guess I could show you guys. But that is horrifying. Legit horrifying. Also, you know how it's like an
All
orange
residents stay
costume?
indoors, keep all doors and windows locked, and it is heavily advised not
And also look at this. You see how this is like an orangish color, and it has the colors of Halloween. Orange, yellow, and sometimes brown. Is no one noticing this? Is this just something I shouldn't be paranoid about or anything like that? October 6th, 1986. These photos were taken by a security camera located in the Grimzo's retail store at exactly 6 a.m. Alright, so it was on October 6th. Alright, wrote that down. I'm gonna go quickly grab more paper. Alright guys, I quickly went to go get some more papers, and I also grabbed spooky, scary stories to tell in the dark. It doesn't have spooky on it, I just put it there. Just in case. Okay, let's get a look around here. 6 a.m., October 6, 1986, we already knew that. Bro, there's one costume, then there's more. What the heck is that? What is that? Oh, I think that's just a logo. I swear to God, that scared the crap out of me. Lights appear to turn on by themselves. No other disturbances are apparent. Okay. Well, at least we got rid of that problem, and now a bunch of stuff's knocked over. Motion was detected within the store. Items appear to be thrown around and damaged. Oh, the costume's missing. Costume. You're not gonna talk about that? Seriously? Nah. Oh, heck nah. Oh, heck nah. Nah. We up against Bendy? Wait, what does that say down there? First contact. Oh, heck nah. Can you get out of my face, bro? We're not doing a staring contest. I did this too many times. I did it with Fredbear. I'm not doing it with you. Exactly. These photos. Oh my god. No. Oh, no. As well as a description from an eyewitness. What is that? Is that a part of the costume? Sure as heck doesn't look like it. The only two pieces of information we had regarding the anomalous entity known as the Eastridge Demon. Oh, so he just gained a name for himself. Bro, you're not Sans. You're not him. Or Bendy. You're not any of them. Bro, if you wanted to become Bendy or Sans, you could have just put on a Bendy or Sans costume. It's not that difficult. Also, what's up with your eyeball? Okay, well now that's just, until today, hold on. Well, now this just tells us that, yeah. He's not a human. And if he is, then he's apparently a half demon. Who's breathing in my ear? Good job, Officer Kruger. Everyone, give this man a round of applause. This man just said, nah, I see you, demon. Come on, let's throw some hands. Good job. Okay, well, turns out you had to get therapy for both mentally and physically. Okay. My God. Why did that scare me so much? So what's that stuff up there? Oh, he can create hallucinations now. Well, that doesn't seem very fair, now is it? Alright, so all personnel must be next to an officer. Alright, take a mental of your surroundings. Wait, what? Do not trust anyone you see if you believe yourself to be hallucinating. Hold on, guys. Alright, guys, I'm back. Now, okay, so apparently, if you hear somebody that sounds like someone that you know, apparently if you're not with an officer, even if it sounds like your child, apparently if you're not next to an officer, no child for you. That's the problem too, because then what if it's actually them? Like if it isn't just the demon, if it's actually them, that's kind of messed up. Oh, okay. So you just have to kind of walk away. Oh my God. What in the world happened to you? Before encounter, post encounter. Bro became Scrap Trap. I told you that there was a William Afton in here somewhere. Severe weight. Oh my God, bro, it's becoming 096 up in here. Tightening of skin. The fusing of bone and flesh. Teeth growing where they're not supposed to. Oh my. Bleeding from every orifice. Oh dang. Don't eat Taco Bell then. Okay, so just don't talk to this guy. Just don't ever do anything with this thing. Unless you got like a gun or something. They never said guns don't work on it. Just don't touch it. Don't let it touch you and don't touch it. Like that means don't punch it. Now I don't know if like it still counts if you're wearing like gloves and it touches you and like you punch it and it like does that still turn you like that, or does the would the gloves protect you? That's one thing I want to know, because if the gloves, like if something covering your body will protect you, that changes everything. That would change everything. Now, what would be absolutely necessary for me to walk up to that thing and turn up like Officer Kruger? Or should I say Scrap Trap? Unless it's got my piece of toast. Which, you guys already know. If it's trying to steal my piece of toast, I'm not gonna let that slide. What are they supposed to do? It's extremely intelligent. It's aware. Oh, it knows that we're finding it? Okay, great. Now you got a second name too. How many names are you gonna get? Are you really are like William? You got multiple different names: William Afton, Dave Miller, any other random name. Bro, you first be called the Eastridge Demon. Now you be calling the Smiling Snatcher. Well, you got both of those right. Alright, so great. Now it's ruining the best time of the year for me. Oh, hold on. I think I just saw something there. What is that right there? Those his eyes? It's a demon soul. I'm sorry, what's happening here, bro? Bro, you really let the spooky scary skeletons get to you? Bro, I can still see the outline of his eyes. I can still see it. Oh, wait. We got a new date. Got a new date. 1993. Jurassic Park. The year Jurassic Park, man. Oh my god, you can still see the face, the smile, the eyes. Yes, where's the alert system? You don't... Oh. Rules of the Season, presented by the Lankman Foundation. Alright, hold up, gotta write that down. Lankman Foundation. Okay, well that's not something we might, that's something that I don't think we'll be wanting to miss at all. Illustrated by Mortimer Gray, huh? That's your name, Mortimer Gray? Alright, let me just write that down. Mortimer Gray. Well, alright, pal. You just officially got on my list. I'll do Halloween
As
PSA.
Halloween night begins to set,
Smiling Snatcher is
all
out
residents of
tonight.
Eastridge County should be reminded that the Smiling Snatcher is out tonight. This monster is
I got my shotgun and the M16 and the tomahawk, though I don't think I
Don't
really
worry.
want to use that.
So long as these 5 simple rules are followed,
Alright, guys.
you have nothing to worry.
We only have 5 rules.
Rule number 1. Remember the curfew. No trick-or-treaters should be outside past 6 o'clock.
Oh my god, why is his face still in the background? Like, it's not just on the moon, but it's also right here. You can still see the eye. You can still see his eyes. You can barely see the mouth, but I could definitely see his eyes. Also, dang, bro. What the world? Why you got a grave outside your house?
That is when the Smiling Snatcher comes out to play.
Oh my god. Jeez, man, you are tall. You be grabbing all the women, bro. I know some women are attracted to how big you are, like how, tall you are. Bro, you can all the women.
Rule number 2.
Lucky.
Keep all doors and windows in your house locked.
Well, that's
That
obvious.
way the Smiling Snatcher cannot come inside. Rule number
Welcome, or like, not welcome.
You do not hear the knocking at your doors or windows.
What do you mean I can't hear the knocking outside my doors and windows? Well, you're right, because there is no one knocking outside my door and windows. If there was, and I couldn't hear it, I'm either deaf or it's just how loud the just how loud this audio is. It's a dumb rule, by the way. Also, they never said it. What about closing our curtains? Wouldn't that also work? Because then it'd be like, oh dang. Well, now if there was anybody in there, if I was to break this glass, because clearly they can break doors down, or at least glass doors. Which means you could probably do that to your windows, but if you put up the curtains, now maybe they'll just be like, bro, are these like bricks? Can we move on, please? I want to see rule number 4. I can still see it.
You do not hear the knocking.
Holy. Now he's like Huggy Wuggy. Bro, which horror character are you trying to be? Sans, who's not even about horror? Unless it's horror Sans. You trying to be Sans, Bendy, or are you trying to be Huggy Wuggy, bro? Make up your mind, please.
Rule number 4. If you see or hear someone you know outside past curfew, that is not them. That is
Oh my god, look at his eyes. Except for the ones up there. Bro can also change his eyes, too. Dang, you got everything. You pulling all the women. You just can't touch them. your shoulders are kind of poking out.
And finally,
They
the
can
most
wear skin, by
important
the
rule of
way.
all. Rule
It just said
number
they can
5.
wear skin. Well, now how am I supposed to know if it's my friends or not? I mean, I doubt it's gonna be able to mimic a child though, because of how big this guy is. Didn't say that he could change his size. Doesn't matter if you're wearing skin, bro.
Do not trust
If you're wearing
anyone
a
you
child's
see wearing this costume.
Okay, that is a reference. That's something that everyone's been saying now. Don't trust anyone wearing this costume. Is there like two of them and one of them's good, the other one's bad, or something? Like, I know you've told me this 3 times now. I can still see your eyes in the background. That's starting to annoy me. Something right with this tape, guys. Oh no, what's up with the music? What the freak? Vietnam flashbacks. My worst nightmare. What's going on with this smile, guys? And his eyes. Thank you, Tommy Merrick. Alright, now hold up. Oh, that's it? Well, don't worry, guys. We still got Volume 1. But also, just to be nice, let's see the credits. Created by Zachary Ginnack. Oh, Noah Ginnack, Zachary Ginnack. Book. Imagine a book. Oh, Watchful Eye. Dang, Watchful Eye, you a good drawer. Thanks to their works inspire me. Alright, we're gonna have to check those guys out sometime. Alright, Pastra. This is going really cool so far. I'm loving this. Who in the world are you? You are definitely not. I don't think you're the smiling Snatcher. He doesn't have red eyes. I mean, apparently he does though, because he can change his eye colors apparently. But he's got yellow eyes that look like flipped over crescent moons. Also, his smile isn't that big. But, oh, bro, is this just that lemon thing from, like, Miss Lemon or the sequel to Mr. Tomato? If so, then dang. Also, one thing I really want to know. Who are their dentists? Who is the Smiling Critter's dentist, man? He got those pearly whites. Even though they mostly look yellow. Bro, someone needs to give this man some Sensodyne. Who's this? Now I want to know who's this guy's dentist. And what type of toothpaste are you using, man? Because whatever you're using, I need it. I would love to have that, man. Bro, my whole teeth about to be looking like Shadow Freddy's. They be about to be glowing. But also, something I haven't done is check the, like down here. Okay, so this is gonna tell us more. Alright. Your name is Tommy Merrick. While visiting... Oh, this is like the beginning. It felt oddly familiar to you. This is Dreams of an Insomniac. Then we got all the other people down here. And this will tell... Oh, and right here it tells us the different dates, just in case. Alright. Well, so far I'm seeing that, it happens most Halloweens, though. if it only got 6 kids, we haven't known if it got anyone else yet. We don't. It only says that they only said that it only got up to 6 kids, and that was during the Halloween, the 1986 Halloween. Nothing. So did it just not get to anyone else during 1987? Was it scared off by the Fredbear when he bit that chap? or in 1988? And nobody said anything about, like, the only other victim was Officer Kruger, but he didn't die. Which, good job. That's how you protect and serve the community, man. And apparently nothing else seemed to have happened during most of that time. Like, so far it's only gotten up to 7 people. 6 of them were the missing kids. I'm getting a FNAF reference now. Wait, what? What is this? Pastra simping for Alice for 10 minutes and 44 seconds. Pastra! I don't blame you. It may be just, but it's someone made out of ink. And which one? There's 2 of them. What, you guys thought I'd never played Bendy? I did play it. Did I have a channel? Yes. Was it this channel? No. And besides, at the time I wasn't even recording. Because if I tried to, I would have had, like, past 100 videos. Because because of course, at the time, I was struggling to pay for it. But anyways, oh, the guy's back on this, okay. Well, this is Dreams of an Insomniac Volume 1. Now, before we get started, I think we're gonna read this. Okay, so this is gonna be at the beginning. Actually, we'll read that later, just in case it gives off anything specific that we don't need to see yet. Enough annotations, just so that they don't accidentally get in our way. Alright. Warning. This video contains flashing lights, graphic depictions of violence, and loud noises / jump scares. You heard it? You heard? Hey. You heard the guy. Also, by the way, I'm putting on captions. Can I make them any smaller, though? Oh, they always have to be so dang big. Music. Alright, well, let's see what this one got.
My name is Alex Williams.
Oh
I live on
my god. Hold up. Hold up. Yep, he's on our list of people. Alex William. He's here. Yep. Alright, so now we're hearing from him again.
66 Elk Crescent, Eastridge County.
Oh my god, bro, you just doxed yourself. Bro, why'd you just dox yourself? What, is John Wick after you?
And
what
up
did you do
until
to his
this point, I've worked for the Lankman Foundation, a job which I have quickly come to regret. This is my story.
Oh, hold up. Foundation Archive. Alright, so now there's only one foundation we've heard from. That's the Lankman Foundation. Yet again, though, they weren't really that much help.
I began my work for the foundation pretty much the day it was founded. After what happened on Halloween, I was put under 24/7 witness protection. They told me that the information I had was too valuable.
Then why'd you say it on the news?
Like I was under
are they just too lazy to watch the
house
news?
arrest. There wasn't a day that they weren't watching me, and it went on like that for years. They gave me my job at the foundation as a form of protection. A bunch of guys in suits showed up to my house and told me that it would be for the better if I took a job at their new facility. I didn't know much about them at the time. Nobody did, really. All they told me was that they were helping Veldigan victims, but...
Veldigan? Is that like another name for the Smiling Snatcher? Because if that's the case, then bro is literally just becoming William all over. he got kids. He's in this giant suit. He wears a costume. He also really likes to get a bunch of different alibis.
Even that felt vague.
Even that felt music. I knew it. I knew it. The Lankman Foundation has something to do with this. And I don't know why, but that head shape seems very familiar, but I'm probably just seeing it different. Why is that giving me Silly Billy vibes? Never mind, bro. Keep the music playing, though. It's a banger.
Hello.
Holy.
You don't know me, but
You're right, I don't. The only thing I'm noticing is that why do you also have the same like stripes on your arms that the Smiling Snatcher does?
I certainly know you. Allow me to
great, so you're
introduce
gonna dox me?
myself. My name is Lankman, or at least a cartoon version of the man himself, created
he must
by
be
our
ugly if
lovely
this is what he's supposed to look
in-house
like.
animator, Mortimer Gray.
What do you mean animation, bro? There's no animation to be seen. What the Okay. I'm just gonna go back here. I accidentally skipped ahead on accident, trying to get that blue box away. Though I love this new banger of a song, though.
Hello. You don't know me,
Yes, I
but
do.
I
You're Lankman.
certainly know you.
Your cartoon's
Allow me
version of
to
Lankman.
introduce myself. My name is Lankman, or at least a cartoon version of the man himself, created by our lovely in-house animator, Mortimer Gray. You may
We
know
also got another person that we already know. Multimer Gray. Or, wait, Multimer Gray. We got Martimer Gray. Unless, I don't know, maybe there was an L in there and I just missed it, but...
for his work on the classic cartoon series Candy Mouse.
Never
I
heard of
come
it.
to you all today to announce the founding of the Lankman Foundation, a new gateway into the future of Eastridge County. 4 years ago, our lovely town was plagued by a species of creature we have come to know as the Veldigan.
Well, according to the caption, it's called the... Ligan. Igen. Not the Veldigan. So let's see, the Veldigan... Rose is getting every single name in the book.
Creatures have continued to threaten our
What do you
residents.
mean dangerous creatures? You got dangerous, right? But you mean creature? Is there more than one of them? Because if that's the
But
case,
there being seemingly
we shouldn't be
no
worried about
end
AI.
to the dangers they pose. Until now, our lovely founder, Herbert Lankman,
I'm sorry, that caught me off guard, bro. Herbert Lankman. Well, buddy, congratulations. Today's your lucky day. You're getting added on our list of people. On my second page of paper, because I ran out of room on the first one, and actually, you know what? No, I'm gonna write on the back. Aha. Herbert Lankman. I'm also seeing that he's got 2 N's in his name, just like the company. Did your parents not know how to spell?
created our foundation for the purpose of both containing this anomalous threat, as
Oh my
well
god, guys, you know what this is? Do you guys know what this is? This is just the SCP's origins.
as treating
SCP
all those
Foundation's
who have been
origin story.
affected by them. How
Herbert
does he
Lankman.
plan to do this, you ask? Well, the answer is quite simple. Using the inheritance left behind by his father, Herbert Lankman
Who's his father?
got to work renovating and
his father?
reopening the
I only
old
got one Lankman on this
Lankman's
area.
asylum,
There's only one Lankman.
repurposing it into a massive treatment center for all those who have fallen victim to
Hey,
the Veldigan.
At least he's helping out.
As well as this,
The Figgin.
he has
Bro, these captions cannot seem to get this one name right. Figgin? First we got Iggin, Liggin, and now we have Figgin. I can't even get the fact that there's no A. It's an U.
has been hard at work donating generous amounts to Eastridge County's police force, ensuring they can continue to do what they do best, protecting all of you. Here at the Lankman Foundation.
Bro, these captions. I've only tried to add captions to one of my videos. And, bro, I thought you had to type them in. Apparently not, they're spelling the names wrong. Length.
We
I
know
can see
these
it.
last couple of years have been scary, but don't worry. Soon enough,
Well, seeing how this doesn't have any timestamps, or not timestamps, no, any, you know, like specific things telling you what's happening, I don't even know what date it is. I don't know if it's like still 1993. That's the last date that we ended off with in the last one.
this will all be a thing of the past. If you
Sure
or
about that?
anyone you may know have any questions regarding the foundation and what we do not hesitate to give us.
Okay, well, first off, I don't think that's an actual number, and if it is, I'm not going to call it. But I will tell you now. It's either 720 or 303. But also, what do you mean have any questions about what they do? You literally just told us what you do. You're basically just the SCP Foundation, but they're not called SCP.
A call.
Oh, someone's calling? Hello. Welcome to the Lankman Foundation. How may I help you? I said, how may I help you? Oh, that looks creepy. On the night of April 6th. Oh, okay. Wait. Okay. April 6th. Okay, now I'm seeing something like a pattern. So at the beginning of the first one, not only was the first date on October's, like the first thing when this started was on October 6th, 1986 at 6 a.m. But that also there were 6 missing kids, and also as we saw at with the beginning of this one, Alex said something about 66. There's a lot of 6s going on here, and now we have April 6th, 1990. So this was before 1993. All right. Okay, so remember, I'm gonna write down 6. There. Wrote down the number 6 in big letters, because it's got a lot of things to do with... Oh, wait, hold up. On the night of April 6th, 1990, this phone call was made to the Eastridge County Police Department. Oh, this is another sighting of this smiling Snatcher. This tape acts as the only archive of this call. All other records are to be purged. Why? Something trying to hide? Answer the phone, police.
Eastridge 911, where is your emergency?
This is 45 Elk Crescent.
Oh, Elk Crescent. So that's where Alex is, Elk Crescent. No, he's on 66 Elk Crescent. This girl is on 45. Also, what's going on down here? East. There's
The police,
W.
the police, please!
Can you describe the situation to me, ma'am?
There's a group of men. There's a group of men trying to break it.
Oh, okay. So it's not the Smiling Snatcher. Unless he's wearing one of their skin. Unless there's multiple of them just wearing the same skin. Okay, so this is, but again, this is for sure not the Smiling Snatcher, because as far as we know, there's only one of them. Unless you're gonna count animated Linkman as one, but he's animated. What's he supposed to do? Crawl out of the screen? Yeah, no, he's not bendy. Okay, but a group of men.
To my house, they're slamming on the door. Please send the police now!
The police will be on their way in a moment, ma'am. I just need you to breathe. Did you get a good look at these men? What did they look like?
I don't know what they look like. They're all wearing masks. I can't see.
Oh, they're wearing masks. Alright. Well, what if it's just some robbers?
Their faces, they look all the same!
Can you stop screaming in my
What kind
ears?
of masks, ma'am?
Yellow ones?
Oh, yellow masks. Bro, why are you choosing the worst color? Like, bro, yellow is the worst color. Google, even Google says it. I know Google's not that smart all the time. Actually, very useless. They can't even get the name of Rexy, the T-Rex from Jurassic Park. They can't even get her name right. They call her Ramus, who's a YouTuber who makes dinosaur-related videos, but has nothing to do with the name of Rexy. But still, yeah. Why you? Wait a minute. Hold up. Isn't that the color of Linkman's face? Yellow. Bit suspicious. But also, what do you mean they're wearing yellow masks? Look like bandages. Sorry, but bandages aren't masks, and two, they're brown, not yellow. Are you colorblind?
They're wearing yellow masks. Do they look like bandages?
Hold up, did the police just hang up? Nah, now there's a problem. Why did the police officer just hang up?
Hello, is anybody there?
Why'd the knocking stop? Bro, ain't no way the police just hung up. Now something's really off. Wait, we get footage? Sorry, sir, it's not a push, it's a pull. Oh my god. What?
After I
No. Who was that? No, we'll go back.
started working at the Foundation, they immediately bombarded me and everyone else with all these different mandates and training tapes. Even for the most simple of jobs, there were rules for everything, and half the time they didn't even make sense.
Oh.
Perhaps the strangest mandate they had us commit to, though, was to wear these goggles.
Wait. Goggles. Hold up. Weren't the guys we just saw wearing goggles?
All time. They said it was a preventative measure to avoid the effects of some kind of hallucinatory environment. None of us knew what that was or how it was even possible.
Alright, well, that's a bit,
All they told us was that it would make
really
you see and hear
weird.
things, and that it was apparently used to keep patients in line. Something about treatment through exposure. We never really knew for sure if it was working, but all the patients seemed to suffer from similar symptoms that were said to be a part of it. They were always scared of us, no matter how much we tried to help them. And they always complained about hearing some kind of horrible music,
Hold the phone. If you remember what the Smiling Snatcher can do, it can make auditory and also, like, you know, not just auditory, but also physical hallucinations. And if they're hearing a certain music, does that mean that the Smiling Snatcher is either in some containment? Have they already caught it and it's just playing that noise to drive people insane? Or is it they're like hiding somewhere trying to make them go insane and cause trouble so that it can like kill people?
somewhere in the facility. What got to me the most about it, though, was how normal everyone treated it. Something beyond our understanding was being used on these people, and nobody seemed bothered by it but me. They all just treated it like it wasn't even happening.
Here in the Lankman Asylum, it is imperative for all staff members to be aware of our state-of-the-art hallucinatory environment. Through this unique environment,
accessible treatment through exposure, better control over unruly patients, improved methods of concealment.
we are able to keep all patients within our walls in line, as well as treat their conditions through exposure that no other location can
Bro, they already
provide.
got their patients.
The amount
now all
of
they need to
benefits
do
this
is
new
capture the
technology can
entities.
provide for the patients of our
That's
asylum
it.
is numerous, but you must remember that there are multiple precautions which have been put in place to ensure that
Okay.
you, our staff, do not suffer
with
from
the
the effects
fire
of our
music,
hallucinatory
though?
environment and can do your job correctly and
I'm sorry, this music is way too good, bro. I don't know it's hard to focus on two things at once. Both the fire music and also the fact that I'm being
Safely.
warned how to, stay
The
alive.
first of these precautions should have been provided to you on your first day at the job
Never remove your
in the form of
goggles.
these specialized optical lenses. By wearing these red lenses, staff members will be able to see past the environment's effects, allowing for no
Hold up. I think that the guys who were trying to break into the girl's house, I think those guys work at this foundation. Think about it. The animated version of Lankman's face is yellow and has red eyes. And these goggles have the red parts are just red. And the people were wearing yellow masks. And if once we go back, when you look at it, they had red glowing eyes that looked like goggles or glasses or a mask of some sort. Do these people work for the foundation? And if so, why were they breaking into the girl's house? She didn't seem to be infected by the smiling Snatcher, and also this doesn't even seem to have anything to do with the Snatcher anymore. Even though animated Lankman said that was what it was all about, is capturing the creature and then helping out the patients, but for one, maybe put the creature in a different containment area very far away from the patients, that way they don't go insane. And also, Alex has never mentioned anything about them looking like as if they were touched by it, so something's really off. And also that the fact that they can hear the music, which is something that the smiling Snatcher can do, which is auditory hallucinations.
mistakes to be made and a job well done. If at any point these lenses are to be removed, staff members will experience severe hallucinations which will make your work extremely difficult. The second of these precautions comes in the form of knowing what you should and should not be hearing when on the job. Although we have yet to develop a solution for
the voices of people that do not exist, distant, discordant music, the voice of Dr. Lankman, the knocking of doors and windows. That's the second time that we've heard the knocking of doors and windows. And also music. And of course the voices of people. And what does that have to do with Dr. Lankman?
auditory hallucinations, symptoms of them appear to follow a similar and predictable pattern. If you believe yourself to be hallucinating, ask yourself if you're hearing the voices of people that do not exist, distant music coming from an unknown location, Dr. Lankman requesting your aid,
Wait,
or the knocking of doors which do not exist. If the answer to any of these questions is yes, then you are hallucinating and should treat those sounds as if they do not exist. Moving on from our patented
just treat 'em like
hallucinatory
Freddy Krueger?
experiment, we
Alright.
next must discuss the role of another very important part of our facility. It is imperative that all staff members
I knew it. I knew it. That's the exact same mask and face of the people trying to break into the girl's home. And I think that they're bringing her back to the facility.
avoid any form of contact with
The caretakers were possibly the most disturbing part about working in that
Yeah, no
entire
kidding. They're trying to
facility.
break into people's
They were
houses.
these tall, bandaged staff members who were dressed in black from top to bottom.
Oh.
I don't even think I ever saw them outside of their uniform. We were always
do they like the
expressly
British
told never
soldiers?
to interact with them for any reason. Apparently their job was just that important. It was
How
with
important
them.
is your job that they make you wear a yellow mask and red goggles and make you look like as if you're that one Roblox YouTuber named Koofy? Or they're trying to make you look like the Minions, but with the red goggles. I don't quite get it.
That I reached my breaking point when working at that damn place. I always saw them going into patients' rooms, taking them to places that I never got to see. I always wondered what they were doing, but I made sure to mind my own business. That is until late one night when I was working at the facility. They had just brought in a new patient, a woman who looked to be in about her 30s. She had
A woman.
no diagnosis, no sign of serious mental illness, and physically she was fine.
I think that's the girl that called the police.
None of us knew what she was doing there, but like...
And now clearly the police seem to be in on the whole Foundation's, thing. And if that's the case, then clearly there's more going on than just trying to help out the patients, because as Alex has been saying, the patients are scared of them. It's scared of him and everyone else. And clearly this I don't even think this whole Foundation is even having anything to do with the Smiling Snatcher anymore. I don't even think they have anything to do with that anymore. Smiling Snatcher's just out of the picture. Now they're just doing something to these patients. And also the fact that the Smiling Snatcher hasn't been heard of for a while is kinda creepy.
We always did. We just ignored it and minded our own business. That night, though, she starts a ruckus.
Oh.
I think every person in the facility heard it when she started screaming. I was the first one to arrive when I saw what was happening. 4 of those caretakers dragging her out by her arms and legs while she's just kicking and screaming. I couldn't believe what I'd seen. I tried running in to stop them, but one of my coworkers stopped me, looked me in the eyes, and said, "It isn't worth it."
What do you mean
I was in
it isn't
disbelief.
worth it?
These caretakers were treating
like saying,
Veldigan
"Don't grab a piece
victims
of
like caged animals, and here we were just standing there and watching. That was when I knew I had to do something about it. I always had my suspicions about the asylum, but seeing how this treatment facility treated its patients, that was the final straw. I went to as many of my coworkers as I could to try and get as much information as possible about the Foundation and their shady practices. I wanted to bring these problems to the light, to have the general public know what was really going on in there.
Why is Alex the only one with an actual mind in
But of
this
course,
place?
none of them wanted anything to do with me. They just brushed me off and told me that it wasn't worth it, that it would bring more trouble. But I ignored them and I kept trying. When I ran out of staff to talk to, eventually I turned to patients. More specifically, the woman I saw getting attacked that night. I wanted to know where they took her, what they did to her. So I snuck into her room late that night with a camcorder that I brought, and I was able to record an entire interview I had with her, and...
Good.
I was just left with so many questions.
He got more questions than he did answers, didn't he?
Please don't hurt me. I promise I'll behave. I don't want to go back.
Listen, I don't want to hurt you, I promise. I'm just here to ask a few questions is all. I'm sorry about what happened to you the other night. It was horrible. I want to try and make sure that doesn't happen again. And it would help a lot if you could answer my questions.
Welcome.
Alright, thank you. Okay, so my first question. Why were you brought here? You didn't have any diagnosis, and you don't seem to suffer from any symptoms of Veldigan sickness.
Begin?
I don't know why I'm here. These men broke into my house. Nobody came to help me. The doctor told me I'm sick, but I don't know what he means.
Dr. Lankman?
I'm sorry.
I should say Vankman.
It's okay, don't worry. It helps a lot. You're doing great. Now, my next question. That night when you were attacked here, I know it must be a lot, and I'm sorry to bring it up, but do you know where they took you?
I don't know. He told me I can't tell anybody. I'm sorry, I can't tell you that. He said he would take me back there. And I don't want to go. I don't want to go.
Hey, it's all right. You're not going to go back there, I promise. I just need to know where it was. Nobody else will know.
Don't make promises you can't keep, buddy.
What?
Alright. Room 66. I'm calling it now. It has something to do with 6. In most of the dates, and most of these people are always mentioning the number 6 or 66. And most of the, and basically all of these events are happening like during the either at 6 a.m. or at 6 of some day, like the 6th of either October, April, doesn't matter. Whatever the thing is, if it's on whatever month it is, the thing always seems to happen on the day of the 6th day, or it has something to do with the number 6. But what? What is this leading to?
No, that's not possible. There's only...
What is that? Who is that?
It's him!
Just try
He's going to take me back now! Please don't take me back!
He isn't going to take
Don't let him take me back! Don't let him take me back!
Try for a moment to...
What the fr-
Just what do you think you're doing?
Everything that happened was just a blur after that.
No, who that was? That Dr. Lankman? If so, he is horrifying, and we haven't even seen his actual form.
Those caretakers
Really
came
seen him
into the room
animated.
and dragged her out before I could even do anything about it. It was the last time I ever saw her. And then they just sent me
Hope
back
she
to
did.
work as if the whole thing never even happened. That in itself was odd, but it was what she said to me that stuck out to me the most. She told me that she was taken to a room 66, which didn't make any sense. The asylum was small. It was only built with 65 rooms in
65
mind,
rooms.
so a 66th room shouldn't be possible.
Exactly.
At first I thought maybe she was misremembering things, or she was just misspeaking. I mean, she was clearly...
Hold up. I just thought of something. You know how they want these people to wear the goggles to keep them from the hallucinations? But what if it's making them hallucinate and not see things that are actually there? Like, for instance, a 66th room.
stressed out, and the way she was taken there was violent, but that just didn't explain things for me.
Like, how did the
I
guy
still
know where
didn't
they
know
were?
where the patients were being taken, and what if she was telling the truth? I tried to look for
I don't
answers
see
to
why
that
she would
question
lie.
for a while, and nothing came of it. Nothing until I started to watch through our old conversations. During one of my watch-throughs, I saw something off the corner of my eye. Something I had never seen until it was staring me right in the face. A camera. A camera located right in the corner of that room. The asylum didn't have cameras, at least not in the rooms of its patients. If I had known they were watching me the entire time, I never would have staged that interview, and somehow I didn't see it? Something wasn't adding up. I went back to the asylum after that and checked the rooms of several patients. No cameras. I thought that I was losing my mind. I thought for a moment that maybe I was just seeing things. But then I realized something.
Oh, there it is right there, I think.
Maybe
that's right there.
Maybe I was. Late one night when no one else was around, I tested something. Something I was afraid to. I removed those goggles they gave us. And when I opened my eyes, everything looked the exact fucking same.
Oh.
Everything started to make sense after that. Who knows what they could have been hiding that we just couldn't see? Cameras, people, rooms. Suddenly, room 66 was terrifyingly possible, and I was going to find it.
Go, Alex! Oh, dang.
I returned to the asylum later that night with a camcorder in hand. I figured that if it could show me where the cameras were in the corners of the patients' rooms, then it could help me find what I was looking for. I walked up and down the halls of that entire asylum, trying to find anything out of place.
66. Where's
And
that
eventually, I found it. I stood in front of that door for what felt like an eternity. A part of me wanted to know what was in there so badly, but another part of me just didn't want to see it. I was terrified, but I felt like I didn't have a choice. It didn't even feel like I was in control of my own body as I pushed that door open.
Do it. What is that sound? What in the world? Oh my god.
Help me!
Did it just say help me? Oh, come on. Of course I get a call at this time. You're ruining everything, mate. Mr. Lankman.
Looks like someone wandered somewhere they aren't supposed to be.
In that moment, cornered and alone, I finally understood what they were so afraid of. I was finally seeing what they were seeing. For the first time, I saw his face.
Oh my god. What? What is that? It's coronal Snatcher intersects the midline 3 centimeter. I can't see it. I can't read that. The face.
After that, I didn't know what to do. I panicked, I couldn't move. And he just stood there for a moment, staring at me. But then he let me go. He just told me to go back to work and act like it didn't happen. Work continued after that. I was too scared to find out what would happen if I didn't come back to the asylum, so I just continued my work there as normal. I was never punished, nobody ever found out. It was like the whole thing never happened. Until recently. The reason I'm recording this tape tonight is because I fear soon you may never hear from me again.
Wait, what?
For a while, Lankman acted like that night never happened, but ever since the recent incident, things have changed. He and the caretakers have become more aggressive. I've started seeing things. Cars passing me by with tinted windows, people following me off the corner of my eye, staff treating me like I don't even exist. Recently, it feels like they don't want me talking anymore. Someone I know and care about has been hurt, and they've given me a job that doesn't even fit my credentials. They've made me research somebody very dangerous, and I have my suspicions that once I've told them everything they need to know, they won't need me anymore.
Oh.
That's why I'm recording this tape. I've learned things about this person, things that Lankman doesn't even know, things that could help me. After I'm done recording this tape, I'm going to be meeting with that person, and depending on how that goes, you may never hear from me again. If you're watching this, I've left you something important. The last thing my friend was able to provide me with before they got to him. An archive. An archive of all the Foundation's most important tapes. It contains everything. Every lie they've told, every secret they've kept, every recording I've made. If I don't come back from this, you need to spread that information. The people need to know. I don't want to go about this alone, but as things are, I've had no choice. It just feels good to finally get this off my chest.
Static noises. Why is his door open? Was that open before? Buddy, I think they already found you. What's happening? What's going on? Oh, there he is. Alex, boy, you better go out with a fight, though. Don't go out without a fight. Oh, he gets Alex, and then the rest of it's just the credits, which I'm guessing the same person, same people. Oh, it's just that. Okay. After watching the collection of tapes, you knew that what you had to do. Late that night, you left your home, hitching a ride with a taxi and making your way towards the place you saw in the tapes. You didn't know what to expect when you arrived there. For all you knew, it may not even be around anymore. The thought of what you might see there terrified you, but filled you with a new purpose. You marched towards it regardless. Your driver dropped you far from the destination, not wanting anything to do with where you told him you were going. And so you walked. For hours you walked along a pathway of dirt and gravel, passing through a part of the country that felt like a ghost town. It had been so long since you stepped foot there, yet everything felt so familiar. The moon loomed high overhead. You finally arrived at your destination, the Lankman's Asylum. The place was now boarded up and abandoned, a husk of its former self. You stood in front of the entrance to it for what felt like an eternity. You knew what you had to do there, but you didn't have the strength to do it. And so the dread became too much to bear. So you turned away and got ready to walk back, all the way back. But then you heard something. A bellowing, calling to you from deeper within the forest. You recognized the creature's call, and moved beyond the asylum as you ventured into the forest to meet someone you never thought you'd see again. Okay, that just gave us even more info. So apparently now in whatever time this is taking place, we still don't know what time period we're in now. Like, is it actually in 2023 or 2024 at all? And if so, then why is the place now abandoned? What happened to everyone? What is that? What in the world was that giant demonic thing that Alex found? And also, I think I figured out who Lankman is. If you remember in one of the training tapes that played earlier on in the first part of the video, it said if you ever hear the voice of Dr. Lankman calling to your aid, do not answer. And we know only one creature can mimic voices. The smiling Snatcher. And if you see at the end when we saw his face, you see that evil smile.
For the first time, I saw his face.
And look, giant smile, 3 claws, and who do we know that has those? The smiling Snatcher. And also, if the smiling Snatcher isn't there, then how come people are always hearing that song? And we know that the smiling Snatcher makes music noises to try and lure its prey towards it. And it can, of course, mimic voices. And, of course, wear people's skin. 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 And, of course, wear And what does this look like? It looks like the Smiling Snatcher made those goggles to trick people so that they can never see what or find anything suspicious and figure out what was actually going on. And of course, the Smiling Snatcher got to the actual Mr. Lankman. And also, at the, down here, it says, then you heard something, a bellowing, calling to you from deeper within the forest. You recognize the creature's call. It is, I'm guessing that's the Smiling Snatcher. It means someone you never thought you'd see again. Now that confuses me. Is it Alex? Or is it someone, is it the Smiling Snatcher, or is it someone that we haven't met yet? That's something I'm confused about. And I don't see any... Hold up, what was that? Wait, is that the creature? That's the big thing that we saw right here. Now, that just kind of proves that that might be more than one of them. Or the Smiling Snatcher can now create other demons. And if so, then that's going to be a big problem once part 3 is out, if it's ever out at all. But also, I think I missed something at the end of the first one. I feel like, I keep getting a feeling like as if I missed something at that first one. Like right here. Like something probably near the end.
And welcome back to this U.S. Open office plan.
Miller just lobbed a message way over Jones.
I don't know why, but I keep feeling like as if I'm missing something. Oh well. Alright, I kept feeling as if there was something I was missing. I don't know, maybe unless there's something that comes like before that, because I feel like there was something else missing. Oh, family photo album. And then in loving memory. Alright, here are 2 more that we can watch. Wait, how long have I been recording? Dang, an hour? Oh well. This is called In Loving Memory. Wait. Oh, Officer Kruger!
Wow, this whole thing is just a bunch of malarkey.
Oh, it's the critic guy.
A bunch of kids going into some Halloween store to steal a costume? Yeah, no. If you ask me, this whole thing is just some trumped up news story for some small town...
Alright, cut, come on.
Wait, what?
Do you think anyone's gonna believe this? We're trying to make a news story here, man. Come on.
Wait, it was
What
staged?
do you mean we're running out of time?
Running out of time.
Fine, we'll use one of the older cuts.
Wait. Dreams of an insomniac. But what does it have to do with In Loving Memory? Yeah, In Loving Memory. Is it like for the children? Wait. In Loving... Kenneth Kruger. 1956 to 1987. Wait. Hold up, but... Wait, wasn't he alive? Yeah, he was alive in, like 1993 or something. 1993, 1989 as well. doesn't make sense. How is he dead if he was also reported alive in a few years after 1987? I don't get it. Was the smiling Snatcher like pretending to be him?
A feeling of sorrow has hung over Eastridge County this Halloween night after the unfortunate passing of the late Kenneth Kruger. Kruger was a dedicated and passionate officer who always put the people of Eastridge County before himself. He was not only a respected officer, but also a beloved member of our community and a caring father. Kruger's passing occurred late into the night, with officers discovering his body after they had received reports of his son, Klaus, being heard screaming
Klaus? Hold up, Klaus. Klaus Kruger, okay. Remember that, guys. His son was
inside their home. After arriving at the scene of the crime, they found his body hanging inside his son's closet.
Oh. Wait, he committed suicide? Why?
As well as his body,
up,
officers on the scene found this note left on his son's bed.
I can't read that. I'm not even gonna try to. I cannot read that. Wait, hold up. Did something just change down here?
The disappearance.
Something just changed there.
The disappearances that occurred last year affected Kruger more than any other officer on the case. He was very close to many of the families involved, giving him a sense of responsibility for solving the case. This quickly led to rage, sorrow, and regret, which eventually became too much for him to bear. Nobody was there to listen to Kruger in his time of need, but now we will make sure that his story is told. If you or anyone else you know are suffering from any mental health issues,
6, there's another 6
don't
there.
hesitate to call this number and seek help.
Camel, can you be quiet? Mr. Lankman, I swear that was Mr. Lankman. Wait, Kenneth Kruger, 1956, 1996.
I just want to die.
Wait, what?
Why won't you let me die?
Because I still have use for you yet.
Hold up, you know who that sounds like? Lankman, or in other words, the Smiling Snatcher. Wait, so Kenneth Kruger is one of the, patients? And if so, then how did he die if this is in 1996? And it says that he died on 1996 instead. Then, how was his body found hanging? Did he, like, fail? Was it someone else that looked like him? Or did he try to kill himself and it just didn't work? Oh, man. He just walks out, too. Okay, that just gave us a lot more stuff to work with, and also not work with. Alright, well that's just gonna be more subtitles, right? Oh! The glowing eyes of Lankman. Right, now we only have one more left. A family photo album. Oh, there he is! Viewing of this tape is meant only for the eyes of authorized Foundation personnel. Well, I'm not a personnel, but too bad. I'm already watching it. Unsolicited viewings may lead to termination. Buddy, your guys' whole foundation is abandoned, so what are you supposed to do to me now? Dreams of an insomniac. Family photo album. On the night of another 6. It's always on the 6th day of some random month. January, April, October. It's always on the 6th. And 1987, the ECPD, Eastridge County Police Department, had received a phone call from a distressed man reporting that something was trying to break into his home. Was it a bunch of men? upon the dispatcher's arrival, as well as anyone else could see living, as well at the rifle. He, as well as anyone else who may have been living in the house, were reported missing. The only evidence that could be found at the scene of the crime were a photo album, as well as a camcorder, which seemingly contains footage of the events that transpired on that night. Alright. Maybe we'll finally get to see what it truly looks like. We've only seen sketches. We've never seen its true form. Family photo. Where are your eyes? Where is your mouth? Did your eyes get dilated? Your pupils? And also, where's your eyes either? Upon opening the photo album, detectives were baffled to find that all the photos within were horribly distorted. It can distort this stuff too? Or is it making them hallucinate? This made it incredibly difficult to identify the people depicted. Well, I'm guessing he's smiling. She's just gonna have her eyes. January 6, 1987. Search number 6. Oh, it's the camcorder. Why are there no captions? Why aren't there any captions? Oh, first night out. When detectives questioned neighboring residents about the identity of the family in the photos, none were able to provide any useful information. What? I probably wouldn't have been able to either. One resident went as far as to say that no family has ever lived in that house. You trying to say that they don't even exist? It was like they were never existing, or it never existed. That's what it just said down there. Oh, heck nah.
Sammy, is that you?
Sammy?
I'm right here, Sammy. You're gonna have to help me though, honey. I can't find you.
I'm behind you.
Oh my god. Bud, you might want to start running. Don't cut out now. No, what was that? While the culprit behind these disappearances remains a mystery. Several photos in the album, as well as the 911 call made that night, suggest that they may not be human. No kidding! It's probably the smiling Snatcher. So who is that in the photo? Oh, come on. Don't let that thing catch up to you, man. Don't let him catch you. Taking you very slow if you let this thing catch up to you. After all, though, he is demonic, so he's probably really fast.
Please send help. There's someone or something trying to get in my house. I don't know what it wants. No, I didn't get a good look at it. But I'm telling you, it's the demon.
Oh, the demon.
And now I'm going to take me.
Wait.
Why you keep using his face? Why are you doing this to me?
Oh.
You have nothing
Police, you guys are a little late. Oh, who's this? I'm guessing he's just an officer. Wait, that doesn't make sense. Couldn't they get, like, handprints from the book? The guy wasn't wearing gloves.
Hey, Chief. I think I found something.
What's in the book? I love you. There's the only clear photo of the perpetrator. It's wearing a different costume. Wait, is that a... Oh my god, that's a ghost costume. It's the old mattress covering of a mattress, like white blanket with eye sockets cut out. Wait a second. Is there anything I'm missing? Oh, yeah, that's it. Hold up. If we go back to the very, very beginning, and we go down to the first one, during the Lankman thing.
Back in 2020.
You were not anything to do with the Lankman.
I lost 2 very important people in my life. Big figures. It really wasn't
I'm
until...
sorry about that, man. I don't care. If we go over to this... right here.
So long as these 5 simple rules are followed, you have nothing to worry about. Rule number 1. Remember the curfew. No trick-or-treat.
See? You see his face right there? And then the ghost costume of a kid leaving a house.
Should be outside past 6 o'clock p.m. That is when the smiling Snatcher...
And this shows him catching the kid and probably killing him. And what can this guy do? Mimic voices, wear their skin, and also wear the costume. And also, I realized that even though the kid's name was Sammy, there's only one Sam that we have on our list of kids. 6 missing kids. This was probably one of them. Sam Wilson. And seeing how this was made by the Lankman company, he was probably referencing this. Of course, because we already know Lankman's actually the guy right there. And what if the original Lankman wasn't the one animating this? Well, was actually the one animating this. And he knew about one of these events being a kid wearing a ghost costume. And he knew about the whole police report, probably on the news. And he used it as a reference. It makes sense, too, because on the cover of that specific one, it shows him with a kid wearing the costume. It all makes sense now. This whole time, this kid has a lot to... This kid seems to have a lot to do with the lore. What if he was the first kid to be taken? But anyways, that's all here. I don't see any others that have anything to do with this. A Lankman special announcement. Oh, I'm pretty sure that's just something else that doesn't actually matter. And besides, I don't have enough time left. So, if you enjoyed this video, make sure to like and subscribe. Oh wait, advertisement. Hold up, this is the last one, okay guys, I promise, last one. Got that.
Hello. If you've tuned in recently, then you know me well. My name is Lankman, cartoon mascot and founder of the Lankman Foundation. We've been keeping a close eye on things since our last broadcast, and are happy to report that there have been no Veldigan-related incidents since. Now,
Wonder why that is. Maybe because you are.
we over here at the Lankman
Veldigan.
Foundation understand that despite that fact, some of you may still be afraid of these creatures and what they are capable of. But don't fret! We know what we're doing and assure you that you are safe. The Lankman Foundation is dedicated solely to the protection of our lovely people. Any other trivial pursuits like fame, merchandising, and fortune do not matter to us. Are you afraid of mysterious monsters coming
they
to
should be afraid
scare
of me.
you in the night?
I actually
Not
will
feeling
fight.
safe walking home alone? Well, don't fret. The Lankman Foundation has an easy solution. Introducing the Toon Lankman plush.
Didn't he just say they weren't doing merchandise?
Now you too can own an adorable stuffed...
Wait a sec. If I'm correct, then if this is during the time that Lankman is actually the smiling Snatcher, then one, he's great at making plushies, but two, what if that actually is a tracker to find kids?
version
During
of
Halloween.
the one and only Lankman. That's me! He'll keep you company on those lonely
The
walks.
kid again.
Scare all the monsters away, and he will be a close friend for any time you may need one. The Toon Lankman plush will only be available for a limited time, so make sure you get your hands on one today before it's too late. Bye-bye now.
Okay. Well, yeah, as I was trying to say. Anyways, that's it for this video. I hope you all enjoyed. Make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye-bye. This might be the greatest, probably not the greatest, but actually a really good creepypasta creator. I'm not gonna lie, I'm really liking this stuff. I'm about to watch the Smile Dog one right now.